If you recognize this neighborhood, well, it could be because we were out here in October 2022. That's when ground penetrating radar was brought out to examine an unmarked graveyard just down the street. That graveyard was the subject of another search, this time with trained cadaver dogs.
And right now we're kind of working this. It's not something we normally do. If there is anything here, it's going to be really subtle.
So a little background. This is the old Poor Farm cemetery. In the late 1800s, Lewis and Clark County opened a Poor Farm where the Florence Crittenden Cooney campus currently stands. It housed the elderly who had no one to care for them, people who were disabled and unable to work, and orphaned or abandoned children. When they died, they were buried here.
There's a wide variety of people, most of which we know nothing about. We know nothing about their lives, why they went into the Poor Farm in the first place. They're just kind of Helena's forgotten.
It's believed that there are more than 300 people buried here. Ground-penetrating radar indicated anomalies beneath the ground, but it couldn't definitively pinpoint bodies.
I thought maybe the next step would be to bring out forensic dogs to see if they can sniff out here for, the smells that remain behind after somebody dies.
But there are a lot of challenges with this task. Bodies could be buried deep underground, possibly in caskets, trapping scent below the dirt. Rain can also push scent down. And also, the graveyard is more than 100 years old. Even so, all three dogs showed interest in the same spots.
We're not getting full alerts, but they're all kind of given the same subtle indications in the same places.
Hi says the dog's behavior indicates there is scent out there, but what it is and where it's coming from, she can't say for sure.
But since they are trained cadaver dogs, I would lean more towards the interest being human remains than anything else.
So what's next for this piece of land owned by the city of Helena? Axline hopes some sort of a marker can be installed explaining the Poor Farm and remembering the people laid to rest here.
That it's not all sunshine and roses, that these people had a hard life and now they're largely forgotten.
But not forgotten by the people working to locate and memorialize them today. In Helena, Marian Davidson, MTN News.